Okay, I'm running a few experiments, and I figured I'd make a research vid out of one of these. So what I'm doing is I'm running all these bulbs through over the last, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months since I've been noticing that the CFLs, the reaction that the Metellus was having. I'm going to put this on the Westcoastcat 2020 series, by the way. I got to add a few videos to that series. But I picked up the old-fashioned light bulbs, the incandescent, the original Edison light bulb. I've got a 2700K and what's the other one? A 6500K, I believe it is, and I've got them both at different K levels. Let's see. One of them is, I'm looking at the CFLs. I also have a fish tank one, the blue one. Probably can't see the colors very well on all these. And then on the other side, I got the black light bulb. I still have one socket left. I got to find another bulb. But what I'm doing is I'm lighting the lamp with different fuels in there, creating different carbons, and sending them by the lights and testing the carbons, along with also testing the Metellus. The Metellus are easy to find, just as easy as the carbon. The Metellus, you can get it out of the laundry. You can get it around in anything that out of the wall. Remember, I opened up the wall a month or two back. Shit like that. You can get them many places. You can find the Metellus. Because they're by the tens of thousands, unlike anybody ever tells us, it's fucked up. Being used against us is what's going on here. So I'm gonna have time. If I have time, I'm gonna go on those two stones over there too with the microscope to show Patrick how to throw a microscope on his camera. He likes doing the smaller objects and stuff like that. So I'll show you, Patrick, how to do that, and try to throw in a couple series to the Westcoastcat 2020, a couple parts here and there at least as I'm going through and doing the remaster. So anyways, I'm testing these bulbs, and it's a given now to me that around these CFLs, especially the higher wattage ones, and the colors, the yellow color seems to pull them in more than even the whites, and I thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought it was going to be the whites and blues that were going to be making them happier, because what they do is they just jump faster. They're jumping around faster. They're being activated by the mercury light. I don't know what the fuck it is about it. That's for someone who knows what the fuck we're talking about to figure out later. I'm just noticing it, and it's making a difference in my life. Everywhere else, having these bulbs all gone everywhere now. Getting rid of the CFLs. I'm over to these halogens now. Is that the halogen, or I think one of these is? And these seem better. I mean, shit goes by real slow. It reacts like dust. Like we always knew dust to react. The ones around the CFLs, it's easy to tell that it's electro. It's an electrometallus. It goes into a hybrid and electro, and the electros don't have any legs. The hybrids still have legs. I've got it worked out to those four now: the biometallus, the hybrid metallus, the electrometallus, and the nanometallus. Those are the categories. And the EMNC and the metallus are very close. They really are. The nanos are very close. One's being used to fire off the other, and they're working off of each other on a nano level. It's fucking amazing. There's a whole nother nano system that's going on that we don't even know nothing about. We don't pay attention to it, because everybody's nano, I'm putting the fucking tinfoil hats on and shit. Anyways, I'm testing out all these bulbs against the carbons and seeing what's going to happen with that. That's one thing I got going on. Fighting with the computer shit is another thing I got going on. That other computer, I got it going again twice. It took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to finally get it running again. I'm afraid to shut the fucking thing off because it's probably not going to start the next time. So I'm probably going to only be able to do these research vids and keep posting them. And I just have to make sure I don't use anything with copyright infringements, because it's a pain in the balls to go on a cell phone and try changing that shit. What else was I going to get into? So yeah, I want to try. If I have time, I would do that stone. I might make two videos. I might go make that stone video too, because right now I'm in the middle of painting this bureau, and I always do things in collages anyways. I don't know. It just was always in my nature. Maybe that's something to do with why I'm able to pick the imagery out of the collages easier than others, some others. I don't know. But what I want to do is, if I can, I don't know that I'll be able to hold both at the same time. So let me do this. So anyways, this is my normal way of painting. If you go around and look at the furniture in my house, I like old original wood furniture. And what I always do is just do it up. So if I grab something from somebody, usually they think it's worthless to them. I like it because it's real hardwood and it's not the shit fiberboard shit that you get in our planned obsolescence system. So what I like to do is do these little projects where I just grab shit off someone for free, and now I just do it up any way I want. And I'm usually pretty quick about it. I'm not a staining type of guy where I'm gonna sand shit down and stain it and all that kind of shit. Nah, I like the rustic look and all that kind of shit, right? So what I'm going to do here, and the reason I'm doing this, I know this is human influence, by the way, so let me point that out right away. What I'm talking about doing here is going to be human influence. So what I'm going to try to stress to you, Patrick, and others that come along to this series, okay, you know about a lot of shit in your life. You know about a lot of things image-wise. You have pictures in your mind of so many fucking things, okay? Skiers and boats, and think about all the creatures, all the creatures of the earth, all the other animals and everything, right? Think about all them that you know of in your reality. It's in your reality, right? Because you've seen them in a picture or you've seen them somewhere or whatever. So what I want you to do as we're doing this is think about all those things, right? And use your imagination as hard as you can. Use your imagination to look at what it is that I'm doing here. And try to see anything besides the feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast in the imagery that I'm now creating. And the reason why I'm doing this, I could have just went up to a piece of furniture that I already did this to before. I could have just done that. And this is just a research vid. So when I go over this again later, you're going to see another big difference. I'll be able to bring you in on all the imagery. I can see it now with my eyes. I just see it everywhere. So this is the challenge that I have for anybody that wants to come along, and you can all do this. You see how easy this is. Now this has human influence, and I normally don't do shit like this because it has human influence, and people don't get it through their fucking heads of what they're looking at. That's why I'm pointing out the fact that what you're seeing here is the system. You're seeing the EMNC that's all around us, the builders of all. That's why I'm saying that they're the ones driving the Metellis, because they're the ones driving everything. They're the builders of all. So they're also the builders of the Metellis. Now, when they're turning on and off different sine waves and frequencies and shit like that, controlling that, who is that? That's us. You know, I'm talking about us when I say they. So what I'm asking you to do, I guess, in this situation is to use your imagination all you want, to the best of your ability, as I'm doing this bureau, and try to see all those other things. Try to see the cars, the buses, the other animals, too, for that matter. Other creatures besides feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast. I'm going to show you where I get off saying this, because you can all go do the same little stupid experiment. It's not a big fucking deal, but it does get through to your head when you do this and you start looking and you're saying, oh, okay, so it's the builders of all at all times, everywhere. You know what I mean? Because I don't think it really gets through to people how big of a deal this is. For so many people that have come and gone already on the channel and no one fucking paying attention to what I'm showing you, it's really strange to me, man. I mean, I figured somebody. Quantum of conscience. I keep getting Matt's things keep coming up on the internet now. We're popping up here and there. Matt, if you ever come to my videos, what the fuck, man? Why are you not fucking going and doing any of this? Why are you not looking into this? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. You're supposed to be a real person. I don't understand you guys. try to see the Rubik's Cube. Try to see the whatever, anything that you want other than a feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast that I'm telling you is in front of you right now, all over this fucking thing, random. Just go look at it. It's perfect because it's red on white, so it's fucking perfect for the coloring. And to pull out the imagery, unbelievable. I mean, I'm looking at the fucking thing and I'm like, holy fuck. So I'm gonna keep dropping you down more and more as I go along. Getting you different angles for each time I do it. And this is it too. This is the final coat. So I'm gonna come back and do another 20-minute video when this dries. This is why I also like doing this kind of work, is because I don't have to fuck around. It's nice and fast, and I like the way that it comes out. But maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe I was cut out for this fucking collage shit. I used to make custom chess tables and chess sets and shit. Full size custom chess tables. I always did these. I always did this with them. I don't know. I never knew why. But now that I'm getting to see the system, I'm starting to understand it. That's why when I was looking at my model the other day, when I'm watching my video back, how easy it is to see it all with the tinfoil and the model and shit like that. It's just everywhere. It's everywhere. And it's easy for you to prove that it's everywhere. The only thing is that things with human influence, you cannot stick on this. I cannot anyway. I won't. Just random. I'm changing the imagery right in front of your fucking eyes as I'm doing it. I think I like it. I think I'm happy with that. And then, now that I did that, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a tilt here. Try not to drop it. And just for the fuck of it, because I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm going to do this. Come back to about here. Gonna do just like I do with the fucking clouds, or the stones, or the rocks, or the grass, or the moon, or the ice, or the raindrops. Same shit. Go around, look at it with my eyes. Crop some shit for you if you want. It's the entire fucking system. Wake up, everybody. Wake the fuck up. Lights and shadows. I'm playing with them. You saw me, those 15 fucking bulbs or whatever is up there above my head up there. Now I can throw a filter on here too and be even better. I can throw a blue filter on, but this is fine. This is like fucking clouds, the rocks, everything else. Image within image within image. Feline, canine, ape, rodent, human, and beast. And it's not going to be any direction because I'll flip this fucking thing over later. When it's all dry, another day, I'll do both sides and I'll flip the fucking thing in every direction and do this exact same thing. Nah, I mean, really, I just did videos with these fucking images, almost identical almost. That's the problem with making things identical, is that colors change. Look at all the fucking faces in there. Come on. Get real, people. Seriously, I mean, what the fuck, man? I don't even have to be shy about none of this anymore. I don't have to be like second guessing myself anymore or embarrassed and worried that, oh, so I could be wrong and somebody's, everyone's going to pick on me. Nah, it's fucking beyond that, man. I fucking proved it over and over and over again. It just doesn't matter what that's why I have so much confidence. It doesn't matter what the fuck you give me, what you hit me with. And it's not just me. This is you, all of you have this. This is for everybody. Look at the shit, man. Holy fuck me. Come on, am I that good of an artist? Really? Am I that good of an artist? You gotta be seeing this shit, right? Open your fucking eyes, take a look, focus a little bit. Look at the collage art that I just fucking did. Right in front of your fucking eyes, 5 minutes. Look at the detail. Wait till I get this fucking thing back to the computer. Come on. Larger images, I come out, grab the larger images, bring it back in. Good work, Mike. Good fucking work. Now I got the glare up there, just like when you got the sun going on and shit, right? So I can move away from the glare. I can, change my light up, change my angles, just like everything else. Awesome. I mean, you're probably just looking at a bureau with some fucking paint splatter on it, probably like everything else, and you're just saying, I don't know, man. I don't know why this guy's so impressed by all these rocks and ice and water and shit. Big fucking deal. I fucking love it, man. Amazing. System wants to be seen. It wants to be seen. I don't know how the fuck we missed this all along. I really don't know. And if anybody does know how we missed it, please tell me. I mean, was it intentional? You know what I mean? Do the slave masters who do know? Do they think that the human race just can't handle it? Yeah, it's fucking filled with imagery. Amazing, man. You throw different, whatever heavy minerals you throw at this fucking system, it builds the same imagery. In other words, right now, water-based enamel paint on top of looks like an enamel too. Actually, it's an exterior enamel that I'm using, and it's probably was a oh boy. Yeah, so I like saying that. You like using your imagination, and you think that this is what you're looking at right now is just. Let's say you catch one or two of the images that I'm showing you out of the millions that I'm showing you right now. Then let's say you catch one or two of them, and you're going to say, "Yeah, that's just my imagination." And when you do say that it is your imagination, think about that. Use your imagination. Go ahead and think of every fucking thing you know of. Try to put it there in the imagery. Try it. Trees, flowers, shit like that. Try it. Try to put it in the imagery. It doesn't go. Try all the other creatures of the earth. Try to put them in place of the feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast. I have a hard time even getting birds to go, and I got them on the rodent category anyway, and I have a hard time even getting confirmation out of a bird. Very limited. Few. Not enough to fucking do what I want to do. It's like the clouds. Same shit. The landscapes. I got to get over to those landscape researchers. I'm going to start making it through Westcoastcat 2020 research vids to add to his series. This is just going to be another research vid added. What am I at? 22 minutes. That's good enough for a research vid. So that's it. But I don't think I matched the other side. I think the other side is a little darker. So that's about the same, I guess. I might have to darken it. I might have to do a second coat if I don't like it. So that's it. And then I'm going to check out those bulbs. I'm going to do some videos on... Oh, I wanted to do that microscope. Hold on a minute. Okay, so Patrick mentioned that he likes doing these small items and stuff like that. He prefers, maybe he's got a better eye for the smaller stuff. That's fine. Going in on them, you can do it the way that I was showing you with the phone. You can do this with some filters, helps too. But I'm going to point out a few different things, and I'm going to step it up to the next size in a second. But you need to have control of your lights. In the videos you were doing, your lights were all behind you. So like if you're looking at it this way, it's all shadows on this side, lights on that side. You can't work the lights and shadows. So if the lights and shadows are coming across this stone, for example, I'm going to bring my lights back to here where I have optimal use of moving my lights back and forth. That's all. And then I can also change this stone. So I'm holding it, I'm just throwing it here. I move it around. My eyes are locked on different images as I'm moving the stone around. So I can pick and choose and see what it is I want to go in on. Now, I also have different lights going on, different color lights as I'm doing this, so I can shut one off and turn another one on. But you see that these items will even pull in color. Now I've got a lot of light coming in behind me. That's not really great for what I want to do, but that's okay. I'm going to do it because I have control of my lights to the side of me anyway. So what I'm going to do is take off the brighter, leave the red, and see what that's going to leave me. See how I get some more colorization out of it. Changes the colors up. Now I'm pulling shadow in from somewhere, so I really don't want to do that. I'd like to, come back over here, come around. I can move my light above the camera. Go lay down, cat. And it is packed with fucking imagery. I mean, I'm gonna bring you around on this a lot more than what I'm even doing now, but it's pretty fucking amazing to me. I can't point. I'm holding the light and the camera at the same time. Okay, I can move the light behind. I can also change this light out and try the blue and go with that, and that'll also offer me different images more clearly. See? Because I'm in control of the lights and shadows now, instead of my environment being in control of my lights and shadows. The builders are building me this imagery all around me, and I have every right to look at it and see it. It's not a problem. It should not be an issue like it seems to be. I'm raising my light up. I'm pulling my light down. You're not seeing that, but see where I'm holding my light? It's not cheating. You're working the lights and shadows. You're working the fucking system. What is it supposed to be? Now I'm moving fast because I'm moving my light around fast too, because I've seen some imagery that I move on to the next, and I'm really quick about it nowadays. But I also go slower when this is just a research vid of the stone. Now, I'll point out to some things to Patrick while I'm doing this before I run out of time. See how I'm right up to the stone? I'm not letting anything come in around the stone like this. See all that? There's all interference. It's all fucky. You have to take your camera without no microscope and get it right up to the fucking stone like this and get as much of that stone in without losing your full images. You know, you want those full-size images too. So you'll be out here. Then you can go up and down all in here to change your shadows, move your lights around. It's really good shit, man. Yeah. And because you have it in your hand, another thing is too is that you can flip it upside down and flip it around and, you know, do other things. I'm going to actually put my red bulb back on again and look at this one over here this way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking banging with imagery, man. This stone right here has been sitting on my desk for over a year, and I've never looked in on it. I can't wait to get to the next one. The next one's supposed ancient fucking stone, whatever that means. Whatever the fuck that means. Ancient stone. Let's see. I'm going to take the red out. And another thing I'll tell you, okay, so we got everything straight on with that, right? So I take this other stone this size, right? I don't care because I'm not going to go in on it. I'm just looking for the angles, changing my shadows. I'm going to put that stone under there, so I got that jacked up on a little bit. So now I'm looking up at it. Now I can change the angle several times over by just going like this and coming back around to the top where I was. But I'm not doing that right now. Right now I'm trying to show you this. So I'm at that angle. I don't want what's under here. It's all shadowed out. I can get it. You know, there's imagery in there. So you can get it. But that's not my goal of this. Is up here is the goal. So now when I bring my camera up here, same thing. I'm at this angle. Move my camera through slowly. I'll bring myself some red light too. Change my light around. I'm moving my shadows to where I like them. All that shit in the background back there is all hurting me, Patrick. So anytime I can set something up for myself is better off doing so. If I have some white behind it or something other than just a bunch of different colors and lights and objects all around. And then I'm going to try to just get lost in it. But like I said, I guess I can come down here, but then I'm again pulling light with me. So I really kind of wanted to be up top, but sorry. Billions upon billions of images in there. I'm picking out with my eyes real fast. All over the fucking place. See how I'm coming in close, watching my blurriness? doing my angles. I'm right in on the fucking stone right now. See all the faces everywhere? Millions of little fucking faces. Just like in the clouds, the ice, the trees, the water, the steam, the smoke, the moon. Just moving my light around. I pulled the red back and put the blue up front. Look at this shit. This is going to be a good research vid. This is a stone, a rock. It's going to look just like the fucking bureau that we just looked at. With the fucking splattered miscellaneous paint. It's all going to look the same. There's no 67 GTOs in there. There's no 1930 Chevys fucking coupes. There's no 59 Fords. No, there's no airplanes. There's no crosses. There's none of the trees. No flowers. It's feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast over and over and over and over and over again. See some good body imagery here. Possible body imagery. Let's see. Come on, people. I mean, where the fuck is everybody, man? All right, well, before this thing ends, anyways, Patrick, you're interested in looking at smaller stuff like these here. You know, when you're looking at these here, you're not going to get much out of them because they're so small, of course. So you can go right in on them, and you can do the same thing I was just doing on that stone there, see? You can go like this, right down on them, and then just move your light around until you start seeing what you like, you know? You know, and you can change them up, but I mean, what am I going to get? Maybe 100, 150 images out of this corner of the rock in every direction, maybe something like that anybody would even, I mean, really good imagery though. Look, I mean, I see it all, but I don't know that anybody else will catch it. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I gotta throw fucking billions upon trillions of images at everyone, and they still haven't seen it yet, you know? So I don't know if this is gonna help you any, but if it does, try it. But anyways, what I'll point out, so look at different lights, you know, different images, different lights. You know, dimmer, it's farther away, lights and shadows, You can turn it, come around. See how close I am at it though? Look at this one, look at this face. Look how clear. I tell you not to put your fingers in front of it, but you see I do too. But I'm just fucking with the lights and shadows so I can show you how to do this. You can throw your fingers in front of it too, but I'm not doing it and holding it like this and trying to show it to you was the point I was making. But you know, if you put your hands there to move it, that's fine. and then move your light around and fuck around in here. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right, this video is gonna end, so I'll just show you this real quick if I have time. Hold on, I'm gonna mount this thing on. Hold on. Now I've got control over this, so I'm bringing you to what my eyes are attracting to. So I'm just bringing you around everything that I can see the imagery very clearly everywhere. Millions of fucking images. And what I'm doing is I'm purposely scrolling past some of them that I'll have an easy time to bring you in on when I go to do this video. So it may appear that sometimes I'm moving quickly because I'm just coming down to some other areas that I can find that I say, oh, okay, he'll get this, he'll get that. Once I figure out what it is you actually can see easier, that's what I'm trying to do. So this is a very small, tiny little rock. It's the size of those little small shells that you had. So I'm just bringing you in on this first. Oops. And I keep slipping a little bit here and there. But this video is going to end any second now anyway, because I'm already at 36 minutes. So let's see if I can do this. Yep, no problem. Yeah, I'll be able to take you in on all this and show you everything once I get it uploaded. So this is going to be another one of those really good research vids. Face within face within face within face within face within face. Different colors come into it. Go for it. Just go ahead and look at them, and you'll see that it's still face within face within face, and they all play a different part of it. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, this video is going to end. I'll be back.